So God, as we hear, He already loves us, but we have to develop that love. So there's 9 ways to develop that love. To hear about the attractive pastimes, to sing, or what we do, our chanting, our kirtan, our mantras, japa. We chant this, sometimes 4 or 5 hours a day we're chanting mantras. For example, in our line, we're supposed to chant 100,000 names. It sounds like a big task, right? 4 or 5 hours a day in our mind and verbally chanting this mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. My teacher in India chants this like 200,000 times a day in the mind and out loud. Right? Why? Because it's not just a sadhana, it's the goal also. Because the beauty of it is that God is not different from His name. And so by calling His name, even internally, you're invoking His presence. It's not that He doesn't already exist, He's not all present everywhere, but you're turning towards that relationship. He's right there. It's described, the body is the tree, and there's 2 birds sitting in the tree, the soul and the super soul, the Atma, the Paramatma. So your attention is focused on the outside world. You just need to turn your attention back to the source. That's what spiritual life is. The burden that we are is just eating the fruits of the tree of the world, the senses, the objects of the senses, and the God Himself is just witnessing our action. So if we turn our attention by chanting His names, we develop relationship. So the mantra specifically we chant starts with the word Hare, which means to love. It's the name for Radha, and her name means to love God. And so by chanting it, we're attracting that love into our life and praying for it and praying for that relationship. Hare Krishna. Krishna is the reservoir of all beauty and sweetness. So we're developing that relationship with God by chanting the mantra. That's one of the processes. Meditation, there's various activities, sadhanas, Bhadasevanam, different services we perform, archanam, loving prayers, developing a mood of friendship, developing a mood of that I am part of the whole, therefore my best way to be happy is whatever part of the body I am, I should fulfill my duty. Right? I'm not the stomach, I'm like the hands and the feet. So the hand and the feet serve the stomach, and then the stomach serves the whole body. Right? The stomach digests the food, and then the whole body is energized. So you water the root of the tree, the whole tree is energized. So we call it the 9-fold path of devotion. Hearing, chanting, remembering, serving, developing a mood of prayer and worship, developing a mood of friendship and service, and self-surrender completely.